So we're gonna do a cinematic drill type beat. Let's go to stamp here. Left click on this little icon here, go to stamp, and let's choose minor natural Yolen scale. Yolen, 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 however you say it. I'm still learning music theory, so please forgive. All right, that sounds horrible right now, okay? But this is just a guide. So we're gonna move on to the next channel. Let's find a chord that works. All right, I'm happy with that. BPM for drill is usually between the 130s and the 150s. 144 is probably the most popular one, so let's choose that one. Control down arrow changes the key, octave I should say. So we go down from A5 to A4 and let's see what that sounds like. Let's leave that alone for a second. Let me show you, grab a hi-hat. By the way, drill likes nice and short, stabby percussion sounds. So whether it's a hi-hat, a snare, or a kick, nice and short. So that's pretty much it. That's the little pattern there, and you just repeat that. And then we just add. Just give it that bounce. Now to give it a little bit more movement and to make it sound a bit more human, we're going to press Alt-R so we can randomize some of these notes. And that gives it a little bit more movement. Something else as well to make it more human is we come over here, we click on the little sampler icon, go to this little tool icon here, press Shift, and that will move the notes a little bit forward, give you a little bit more of that bounce. So that's the hi-hat. Now let's add a little clap here. And with the hi-hats, you want to play around with them. You don't want them always in the same spot. It gives it a little bit of that unexpected hit, which is what drill lives on, that unexpectability. I'm going to add this clap here. I like it. I'm going to put it at the end. And again, the kicks leave a lot of room to breathe. At the end of the bars is when you can go a little bit more crazy with the kicks. But for the most part, we want the artist to just fill all these gaps. Alright, let's go back to our keys. Where's halftime? Put halftime on this, and all of a sudden it sounds more gritty and dirty. There it is. Now hear that? Oh, all of a sudden it's got character. Quick tip, really easy, the easiest way to find out what note is playing there. I don't have a perfect ear, I don't know how to tell. So we come over here, go to Edit in Audio Editor, which brings up Edison, and then Edison, this little flaggy icon here, left click on that, detect pitch regions, and boom, right there is telling me that it is D sharp. So come over here, put it in D sharp, and now all our notes will be played right in the piano roll. Now everything is the way it's supposed to be. So I changed a couple of things here. Changed the chords, notes around. Things weren't hitting exactly right, so I changed them around. Plus also came over here and in the presets, I chose the dark piano. And that's what it sounds like. And after I change the chords, this is what the chords sound like. Still with halftime. And this time I cranked it up to 100. And together with the hi-hat, claps. Okay. So let's go back here to the that's a bit epic, so let's see what we can do with that. Let's get rid of that. There you go. Actually, I like that long drone sort of hit, so let's keep that going. Bit too long. We'll play around with that and we'll see how that goes. What we need here is some orchestra sounds, some cinematic type stuff. We need a little bit of a delay. Now, free VST right here, Valhala Supermassive. This is probably the best reverb delay free plugin you can get, I think. One more thing to make it a little bit more epic. Again, another free VST, Sonatina Orchestra. Got a bunch of presets here. Let's pick the cello. One thing we didn't do, let's go back to this piano here and let's humanize it. So we'll give you a piano randomizer. Now I always deactivate this section here, the pattern thing. I never use it. I always unselect that one, and here is where the money is. This velocity knob right here will Alt R, bring different feelings onto the way you hit the keys. So if you're playing on an actual piano, you'll be hitting the keys different strengths. So this is what that does pretty much. In order to grab all of the notes together, Alt X, and that way you can control all of the notes and you bring them up and down. So this is cinematic, so we don't want it too soft, so kind of halfway will give us a nice. Something else we can do is we can strum, because we wouldn't be playing them exactly on the one. It's a bit too quantized. So the strummer will gives it more emotion, gives it more feeling. Now all of a sudden it sounds like I'm actually playing the piano. Let's add some strings. Labs, another VST, free VST, I really recommend. It's got incredible sounds. Let's go get a violin here. Okay, maybe not. Let's see. That sounds pretty epic. So Let's pick these ones. Very, very eerie. We like this in drill. We like that. A little bit of a dark sort of feel. And what we're gonna do, we're gonna clone, copy these, control, copy, come down into this piano roll, control V. Shorten them a little bit. Add a couple of chords. Just kind of chord it up a little bit. And again, we'll strum it. About these brass hits, don't like them anymore. Ooh, there you go. This is what I need. A little pizzy plot. Do here as well, because now we're writing a melody, right? We got the chords now. We're gonna double this up. So if you just hold shift, select everything, hold shift, left click and on your mouse and drag, you can double it all up. Now we're gonna do the same thing with all of these. There's an easier way to do this, but I'll show you next time. And that's pretty much it. Next video, I will show you how to mix it and then sequence it, turning into a full song. See you next time.